Hello everyone, my name is the Emerald, and today we are going to be doing one of many showcases. We've got a lot of things to record. This is just going to be one of them. Today we're going to be doing Phainon, my GOAT, Kevin from Honkai Star Rail. Yes, I meant what I said, shut up. This character is extremely strong just on paper. I have tried him out in his trial and he is oh my god, he's fun. I won't say what happens in story because it's peak play. Please play 3.4 story for yourself. It is a great time. Alright, so we're gonna quickly go over his kit. It's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, so let's go into traces so we don't have to hear Phainon talk all the time. So basic attack, it's basic before he transforms. We'll go into this when we get to the ult, so we'll talk about that. I believe his skill is this. Yep, Let There Be Light. You gain 2 points of core flame, dealing physical damage of his percentage of his attack to one enemy, and then it's blast to adjacent targets, which is really good. Then the ultimate transforms into Castellana. So before we do that, so the ult is actually special. It's kind of like Acheron and crew, like those characters like Acheron and Phainon, where you actually need the core flame to get the ult. When you reach 12 points of it, you can activate your ultimate. Even after reaching the limit, you can still hold up to 3 overflow points. When the transformation ends, gains core flame based on the number of overflow points. When Phainon is targeted by the ability from any other target, gains 1 core flame point, and if the ability is cast by one of Phainon's teammates, can also increase Phainon's crit damage by 30% for 3 turns. So this is very, very strong. You basically get core flame just getting hit. You get it from just having a bunch of people just supporting you. It's just all that. So there's that. And then we'll talk, and this is Castellana's talent. First, let's talk about Castellana itself. You transform into Castellana. During the transformation, you deploy the territory Ruinous Iron Tomb. Within the territory, other teammates depart and cannot take action, and all enemies have physical weakness. So this is different from just like an implant of sorts, where he will just automatically give every enemy that shows up physical weakness. So if you kill the enemies and the new wave shows up, they have physical weakness, which is really good. Castellana does not enter his own turn, but has 8 extra turns with a speed set at 60% of his base speed. When the last of his extra turn starts, immediately launches a final hit and deals physical ultimate damage equal to 60% of his attack that is distributed evenly across all enemies. So there's that. His talent, when he transforms, upon transformation, you gain 4 points of Scourge. If this happens during an ally's target turn, then the duration of all buffs on that target is extended by 1 turn and the current turn ends. Castellana is immune to all crowd control debuffs, has 1 enhanced basic attack and 2 enhanced skills, but cannot use ultimate during... Wow, I thought that was a... Nice. During the transformation, increase attack by 80% and max HP by 270%, so you're not dying. After using an attack, you restore HP equals to 20% of your max HP. When he takes a killing blow, he will not get knocked down. Instead, he will restore HP equal to 25% of max HP and immediately launch a final hit. For every 1 remaining of his extra turns, the final hit's damage multiplier decreases by 12.5% of its original multiplier value. When the transformation ends, increase all ally speed by 50% for 1 turn, just so you can get there faster, which is great. So, let's talk about the special attacks you get when you transform. The basic attack turns into Bloodthorn Fairy. You gain 2 points of Scourge and dealing physical damage as a blast to 250% of his attack to one designated enemy and then 75% to adjacent. And then he actually has 2 special skills. So there's first talk about this one. Calamity Skull Scorch Edict gains Scourge by an amount equal to the number of enemies and 1 stack of Soul Scorch. Then causes all enemies to immediately take action. While you're in this state, Castellana takes 75% reduced damage, and after an enemy target attacks or takes action, gain 1 more stack of Soul Scorch. After said enemy targets finish their attacks, immediately launch a counter, dealing physical damage to all enemies equal to 40% of your attack. Additionally, deal 4 instances of damage, with each instance being physical damage equal to 30% of attack dealt to 1 random enemy. Afterwards, Soul Scorch is dispelled, and each stack increases the damage multiplier of said counter by 20% of its original multiplier value. Damage dealt through this way is considered as skill damage, and if Soul Scorch is still active at the start of Castellana's extra turn, you immediately launch the counter. Next is the big attack, technically his other ultimate in transformation. Foundation Star Death Verdict dispels all debuffs on this unit, then deals physical damage equal to a max of 1,170% of attack. For every 1 point of Scourge consumed, deal 4 instances of damage, with each instance being physical damage equal to 40% of his attack dealt to 1 random enemy. When consuming 4, immediately additionally deals physical damage equal to 450% of attack, which is evenly distributed across all enemies. he has a lot going in just this base kit alone. With his abilities, when the battle starts, you gain 1 point of core flame, and when the transformation ends, you gain 3. When receiving healing or a shield from a teammate, deals 45% increased damage for 4 turns. This effect cannot repeatedly trigger within 1 turn. And when receiving an energy regeneration effect from a teammate's ability, gain 1 point of core flame, which is really good. It allows you just to get more core flame just for your team. And when entering combat or ending transformation, increase attack by 50%, stacking up to 2 times. So you can have 100% attack the moment you end your transformation. So the next time you go in, you'll have even more attack. So yeah, he is doing a lot in this kit. We also have him at S1. The light cone is here. The wearer's base speed increased by 12, and when dealing damage, ignore 18% of the target's defense. After the wearer uses ultimate, you gain Blazing Sun, which is removed at the start of the turn, and while holding Blazing Sun, increase the wearer's damage dealt by 60%. So yeah, when he ults, he's going to be an absolute powerhouse. We have him at E0. We're going to be trying him out. I'm pretty interested to see how this goes. So we're going to be rocking Sunday here. Sunday is going to be his best support by leagues. We're going to be using it with the skill to give him increased damage and an extra turn. The ultimate to give him extra crit damage, which is going to be really strong. And energy generation, so it counts for another core flame. And just overall talents getting the extra crit rate, so he actually can, you know, crit. And we have the Lego here just to give us some skill points back, just so we don't absolutely die. We're going to be rocking Robin here. I initially want to use Bronya for this, but let's just say this account's Bronya isn't fully built, so I can't use it well. And Robin's better, so who cares? The skill gives us 50% damage increase. The ultimate lets us get an attack increase equal to a percentage of Robin's. I don't think this damage actually goes through because she's not there, but I don't remember. And then we get more crit damage. And then obviously if attack every target, she gets energy, though I don't think it matters when we do the thing. Don't remember off the top of my head. We have our light cone, which again just gives her more energy generation and attack, and more damage for all allies. So, and we're also going to be running the Pinakai Land of the Dreams to get 10% damage for Phainon, because why not? And then we're going to be running Hoolay. I was trying this out. Actually, we're actually going to change this now. I was trying that out, but it just doesn't work as well as I thought it would. So we're going to switch back to Time Witch for no one. If you want my general opinion, I think QPQ is a better option. Yeah, I think that's it. This one's pretty good if you don't have her light cone. Her light cone is obviously the best in here, but we're going to be rocking this just because I don't really get many other options. And I really don't want to run the other one, so there's that. Hoolay is made just here because she gives attack increase on her ultimate as well as energy, so it will count for Phainon. The skill will be a heal to give the damage increase, and as well as just, you know, just healing overall, just if you ever have to heal. Though it's mainly just for these nerds specifically and not really for Phainon, because we should be fine. So there's that. And again, we have debuff Dispel, so we don't have to worry about that. And I don't think there's anything so special here. Yeah, we're going to be running this just because we're too lazy to switch sets. I'm too lazy to worry about it. I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. If you want to minimax it, go ahead. But we're going to be running at this. We're going to try out Phainon and all the content. I am very excited to see how he turns out. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so here we are in MOC 12. We're going to be going against Hoolay. Now, this is going to be a very interesting fight. He just had physical weakness all together, but I mean, it won't matter if you have Phainon, because Phainon just applies it just straight up on them. So, we'll give this a shot. We'll just go straight in with everything here. I have not used any of these characters on my main account, because I don't have them on my main account. This is a friend, so I never use these characters before. So if I fumble, I'm not really sorry. Alright, so let's just get straight into this. I'm ulting first just so I don't waste energy. That might be wrong. I don't know. What do I care? With a skill? I don't think 1k. I mean, then again, the ult is what matters, right? No, nothing else. We'll ult here. You're going to do this. Get healing for Phainon, because this gives him a damage increase, remember? We'll ult to get the action event as well as his attack boost. Alright, we'll do this. I don't know if I was supposed to ult first before his turn. I'm not too certain on how it works. I'll try later, but we'll base tech here and do it. Because I have seen that if I ult while he's has his turn, it just doesn't go through. Alright, let's see this damage. How much does this do? Oh, yeah, 855k average. Okay, now you really shouldn't be doing this attack, but I'm just so curious as to how much this does, so we'll do it. Oh, there goes him. That's fine. Does that count toward it? It does. Nice damage, loser. Oh no, not my corrosion. Alright, a 7-hit counter. 900k to 4 enemies. Alright, that's not bad. Now we get to throw another big meteor. Yeah, it's just so much damage. We'll just kill you outright. Maybe I should technically die in the middle, that's fine. Yeah, no thanks. Wait, stop to listen real quick. You can still hear music, but it's just really weirded out. That's funny. Alright. Hoolay, what do you got for us, buddy? Alright, we'll just throw the meteor. Bye-bye! Alright. What do you got for me? Nothing. Alright, we'll hold this. Yeah, that base I can do a bit more damage, but it's fine. The big explosion did 190k, right? I'm gonna hold on to that for a second. We'll get this going. Yeah, just keep hitting my Phainon, please, and thank you. That's not Phainon, brother. Lava sec become blast. I say that, and then, of course, yes! Yes! I love this game. This game is great. I love it when it doesn't hit my higher priority characters. I love this game. Please hit Phainon, please. That's not Phainon. That's still not Phainon, brother. I'm ulting, fuck this. Okay, we're ulting. Let's go. I should wait for her ult, but I got really annoyed, so we're throwing this. I'm throwing a meteor at him. Yeah, that does so much damage. She's dead to this. Alright. Yep. Yeah. Alright, hold this. Alright, how much does this meteor do to one guy? It does random damage. How much does it do to one guy? Oh my god, absolutely just melted his health. Oh my god. Let's do this. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna do the counter here. I'm just so curious because we'll actually be able to get a lot more actions because, yep, this starts and then Hoolay gets a lot more speed and gives the other wolves. He killed them, never mind. I didn't know he kills them. You can tell I don't put this boss often. Does he? Wait, is he dead? He's dead, right? It's just him. He killed his minions, so he's eating the front four of this. Alright, let's see it slow-mo. I'm curious to see it in slow-mo. Yeah, he's good. So let's just throw this. How much damage does this do? Yeah, and boom! It's like Madara's planetary devastation. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that was, whew, that was an absolute trip. Yeah, Phainon was really good at MOC. I am curious to see how he does in pure fiction. Do those extra turns go through the cycles there? I'm not too certain. Let's hop over there and give it a shot. So here we are in pure fiction 4 against Argenti. We're gonna give it a shot again. He just has physical weakness, just makes life easier, but you don't really have to worry about that with Phainon. So we'll just go with this again. Can I just say that technique? I didn't say it before in MOC, but that technique is so cool. Let's increase the speed again. I just came out of the MOC, so there's that. I'm gonna actually want to open this one. That does not. Yeah, I can't remember. That doesn't give energy no more. All right, so let's just get this going. Let's go, Phainon. We need you in there, buddy. Alright, so we'll hit them with this. 102k. I mean, again, he doesn't have the crazy damage dealer before he ults. We'll get that going. We'll get this going. We'll ult with Robin. And then we'll ult with Hoolay. Now, the counter will do a lot more damage because there's always going to be at least 5 enemies on field whenever you use it. So there's that. I'm going to wait to use. We'll do this and the ult. Let's get in there, Phainon. Let's show him how it's done. Yo, guys, you wanna hold me real quick? Please, thank you. Sick. Alright. Alright, yeah. So they're gonna be doing their thing. Let's just throw a counter at these guys, yeah? Let's just see how much damage it does to 5 people. Alright. Come at me. I'm putting my stance up. Alright. We should be getting, I think, 6? Yeah, 6. Yeah, you can keep trying. Yeah, you can keep trying. Yeah, you can keep trying. Hold this! Oh, 464. Alright. I mean, I thought I would one-shot everyone, but it didn't. And yeah, okay, yeah, the extras do go into the cycles, which kinda sucks. Because, well, that just means now that if you don't kill faster, then it doesn't work. I think in the hyper carry sense, it will work much better, but is that. Alright, so we have these buffs here. I believe we have with buff I have, we have a 40% speed increase. I picked the speed increase just because it gives us more. When we use skill to do damage, we get the thing, but the damage increase might be a better option here. I'm not certain. Let's do this to kill off these two. Oh, it one tapped the. Oh, I did not think it would one tap the trash can. Okay, they're that low health. Okay. We'll just Actually, do we throw away here? No, we don't gotta. I don't want to put up a counter. If I put up a counter, I'll get 10. It doesn't change over cycles. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do that. Oh, going on max 7? Oh, I did not know there's a max. Alright, let's go. It's good to know. Well, let's fly. Bye! Still want to do it. Alright, guys. Hear me out, though. Do you... Oh. They died in the thing before I could... Alright, hear me out, you guys. Do you want to have a meteor thrown at your face? But dude, 1.83 mil. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just do a counter for this, right? Before we go away. I don't think the basic can do much, so we'll just do this. Yeah, it's a max of 7. Wish there was the max, but what can you do, right? Yeah, you keep trying that. Hold this. Boom, 950k. And then this just an extra damage. Let's see how much the explosion does to the entire field here, because this is AOE. I forgot to explain this thing now. Yeah, I forgot to explain this in the kit. He actually has like a big blast when he transformation ends, and there's a bunch of damage. Look at that damage he's going. It's fine. This is fine. Just keep hitting Phainon, please. That's not Phainon. That's still not Phainon. Whatever. It's fine. Don't really care too much. Let's get it going. We should be able to get his ult, right? Yeah. Let's go. Phainon, my goat. Y'all want this meteor? Alright. I'm more willing to throw the counter. I think the counter will do more damage. Come at me. Yep. 3. We'll have 7 here, yeah. 5, 6, and then 7. Eat this! Boom! You lived. That's kind of annoying. Hold this. This should kill everyone, right? Yeah, good. That would have been so upsetting if it didn't kill everyone. Alright, Argenti may live this. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We'll just do... I want the damage increase. I kind of want to do this, actually. It didn't kill that. I thought it would kill it. Okay. Alright, hold this. We have to make sure there's no shield if I want to do the counter, because the shield will just ruin my plan entirely. Alright, there's no shield. Good. Right. Let's put up a counter. So the last move we do is the big meteor. 3, 4, 5. We'll have 7. Yes, we'll have 7. So we have damage increase for killing the thing. So let's be good. Nice damage. Oh, this. I mean, yeah, it's not bad damage. All right, let's end this with the meteor. Goodbye. Nice. Some extra damage here. Yeah, he's unfortunately gonna live, which kind of sucks. But what can you do, right? And then we'll get one big meteor act. See ya. 960k. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does damage. Unfortunately, this is where our run ends. So that's unfortunate. Unless, I mean, this won't matter. Yeah, even if you got it, it won't matter. So yeah, he's good, but I think he is very limited in like capabilities for pure fiction, unless he's able to one tap with the counter every single time, or you get a lot of the meteors. Sarah is definitely gonna help him out when she comes out 3.5, but as stands, I think he'd still work. I think for the just point average, you'll easily get it. So let's move on to Apocalyptic Shadow and see how he performs there. Okay, so here we are in Apocalyptic Shadow, finally going up against Kafka. I am very interested to see how this goes, because there will almost always be just Kafka as long as you get rid of her 2 mobs that spawn. So I'm curious to see how this goes. This specific side also has a 40 or 30% physical damage increase, so I'm probably going to be eating here. So yeah, I'm curious how this goes. This is all fine. So we'll get to buffing. Obviously, I should have mentioned before, this is obviously not his best team. Honestly, his best team is just straight hyper carry. With Hoolay just being like another like a buffer, I think. But again, like unless you like really care for like maxing out points, you don't really need it, honestly. It's just like an option if you want it. We'll get this going. Let's get it just straight all going. Get the energy from this. We'll do this. We'll base that here just to get our thing back. We'll just do real. Alright. Let's get it going. All right, big meteor time. Let's go immediately. Yeah, they will take a lot less damage before break, but hey, I think it's still good. We'll put the count here, I think, because we'll get a couple of counts here. There's this one. There's the follow attack. Here's another one. Oh, she's gonna do the ice one. There, boom, there, boom. It's gonna be a 9 hit. Let's see how much this does. 24k, yeah. All right, and then see ya. Oh, there go one of her ads. Do I just break him? Yeah. Bye. Oh, you're not gonna be okay after this one. I think you just. Oh no, you actually barely survived this. I kind of want to hit her with this first. I'm trying to think what the better play is. If I hit her with this, or do I go straight for this? I think this first, just to get like all those deals going, and then we hit her with this. Oh yeah, 2 million casual. Oh yeah, they think they're gonna do something. They think they're gonna do something. Nice damage, bro. Hold on, watch this real quick. Boom. I'm back. Does he still have the attack increase from Hoolay? I'm not too certain. What is it? It's the spiritual domination. Does he still have that or no? I'm not too certain. There's so much here. I don't think he does. I don't see it. He is that. I don't see it here. But we can just ult again, right? I think so. Yeah, and we'll just go in again. All right, meters immediately. I'm gonna put the counter. Let's see how this goes. 2, 3, 4. All right, maybe the counter was a good idea. 120k. All right. Meteors. Yeah, oh, he's gone. We'll do this. No, I don't really care for that. Hey, you want a meteor? Ooh, wait. Ooh, that's not cool. Oh, you might be cooked. I think you survived though, which kind of sucks. Oh, wait, do you? Maybe not. Oh, no, do you survive this? Let's see. No, wow. Oh my gosh, she's dead. She just eviscerated into nothing. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I think I could have done much better there. But again, unless you're trying to really maximize your points here, you don't really do all that. You really don't gotta. Oops, I forgot to change teams here. Because I was recording that earlier. Yeah. Phainon is just a great character. He's really strong. He hits really, really hard. Honestly, he also is fairly free-to-play friendly, in my opinion. Just because you can run characters like, remember Yukong being like the butt of jokes for being like the worst support? Yeah, now that's no longer the case, because once you use her stuff, you can immediately ult into Phainon and you keep all the stats, which is the attack increase here, and then like the crit rate and crit damage there, which is absolutely insane. Ting Yun is still a great option because she has double single targets. She has double single targets, with one being with this attack increase and the other being the energy and I think it's damage increase, which is really good. Just a strong character overall. Like, yeah, like this character is great. And he's getting a support in about 6 to 9 weeks. I assume 9 weeks because I assume Sarah is the second half. But yeah, he's good. I don't really have a complaint. We even have a little bit less crit rate and crit damage. I think we could have much higher stats overall, but he's good. I think he performs really well, and this is one of the few like easier ways of like getting into hyper carry. I think so, because you don't need you absolutely don't need like every single like premium like harmony character. So yeah, that'll be the end for this Phainon showcase. I hope you all have enjoyed. I know I certainly did, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.